Hello everyone, this is me Inayat Afridi and welcome back to my YouTube channel Learning English with Inayat Afridi. In my previous lecture, I discussed three important concepts from language and linguistics written by John Lyon. Where I discussed at the end of the lecture that I will give a separate lecture on language, where in that I will cover more than 10 definitions for languages. So this lecture is specifically focused on definitions of language. Before we go through all definitions of the language, let me give you the historical origin of the words language. The word language is taken from the Anglo-French word langage, that means tongue. And practically language is a mean of communication. But there are as many definitions for languages as writers. So in this lecture, specifically I will cover the 10 most important definitions for languages. So just have a look at the first one. The first definition for language is given by Sapir, and according to Sapir, language is a purely human and non-instinctive method of communicating ideas, emotions, and desires by means of voluntarily produced symbols. Moving towards the second definition given by Bloch and Traeger and their book Outline of Linguistic Analysis, where language is defined as a system of arbitrary vocal symbols by means of which a social group cooperates with one another. The third definition for language is given by Hall in 1968 in his Essay on Language, where the language is defined as the institutions whereby humans communicate and interact with each other by means of habitually used oral auditory or battery symbols. Rightly here, the language is treated as a purely human institution, making explicit the view that language used by a particular society is the central component of society's culture. The fourth definition for language is given by Robbins, where he defined languages as a simple, wholly based on pure or arbitrary convention. Robbins' special focus or emphasis is on the flexibility and adaptability of a language. According to an American author named Noam Chomsky and his book Syntactic Structure, the language is defined as a set of sentences each finite in length and constructed out of a finite set of elements. Moving towards the definitions given by A.H. Gardner, where the language is defined as the sum total of such signs or our thoughts or feelings capable of external perceptions and as could be produced and repeated at will. Definition number 7 given by Henry Sweet as the expression of thoughts by means of speech sounds is called language. Moving towards the 8th definitions given by J. Whatmore, where he defines language as a human of verbal systematic symbols by means of transmitting informations or form of social behavior with a high degree of convention. Ronalds defines language as a device that establishes sound meaning correlation, pairing meanings with signals to enable people to exchange ideas through observable sequences of sound. Getting down on the last definitions given by the Merriam-Webster dictionary, where language is defined as a systematic means of communicating ideas or feelings by the use of conventionalized signs, sounds, gestures, or marks having understood meanings. Now, hope all these given definitions for language is understood. Stay with Inayat Afridi and do subscribe my YouTube channel, Learning English with Inayat Afridi. Stay blessed and stay happy. Thanks for watching.